Hello, I am Esteban Lopez, and today I would like to talk to you about the water conservation pitch. You think only California has a problem? Think again. According to the article, California's drought is part of a much bigger crisis by Zamora, Kirchner, and Lustgarten in June of 2015. The Colorado River, which fills Lake Mead, is drying up. Now, approximately 40 million people depend on it. The states of Arizona, California, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming all depend on the Colorado River for their water. It is also the foundation to California's $46 billion a year agricultural industry, and it helps support 15% of our nation's food supply. Now, studies show that the water level of the Colorado River has decreased dramatically over the last 30 years. Steps have to be taken now to conserve water. Now, the two main points of my presentation today are the drought, the research showing the dramatic water level decrease, and the effects that this can potentially have on our country. The second point to my presentation is simple water saving procedures or steps that can be taken to conserve water. And I would like to begin by showing you pictures taken by Ken Dewey for climate.gov showing the dramatically low levels of water in Lake Mead, which is filled by the Colorado River. Here, if you've ever driven by Vegas, Hoover Dam, we know what this looks like. Now, this is an image taken out of Google Images of Lake Mead in 1983. And according to climate.gov, this was the highest level recorded of 1,225 feet in July of 1983. Now, the second highest level was recorded in November of 1998 at 1,215 feet. Now, November of 2014 was the level at 1,080 feet, which was close to 150 feet below the capacity level. Now, according to the Bureau of Reclamation, the runoff for 2014 into the Colorado River was of about 94%. Now, hardly enough to make up the 47% of runoff in 2013, and an even worse runoff of 45% in 2012. Now, getting back to California and the agriculture industry, in a research study conducted by UC Davis, the current drought would have close to a $3 billion impact on California in 2015. Now, that is about 6.5% of the $46 billion a year annual agricultural income. Now, one of California's main export items is almonds. And according to almonds.com, California is the 100% U.S. domestic supplier of almonds. So even though California may be one of the hardest hit by this current drought, can you imagine, if you like almonds, a shortage? This brings me to my second point. What can we do to conserve water? As many of us have probably heard by now, California has enacted many water conservation laws and rules. Now, Ron Rodriguez, a resident of California, has informed me of some of those rules and laws that have been put in place. Residents can only water their lawns on certain days of the week, and after 48 hours of a measurable rainfall. Residents also cannot water down their sidewalks or driveways. Breaking one of these rules could constitute a $500 fine for each offense. And those are some measures that residents need to take as far as conserving water. Now, according to AmericanRivers.org, simply fixing a leaky faucet can potentially conserve 2,700 gallons of water a year. At EarthEasy.com, we can find many helpful tips on water conservation. An average home that can implement simple water-saving techniques, also together with installing water-saving features, could potentially save 44,000 gallons of water a year. Changing out a simple shower head from a 2.5 gallon per minute shower head to a 1.3 gallon per minute shower head could potentially save 1.2 gallons a minute. Now, if you take a 15-minute shower, that is a potential of 18 gallons of water every time you shower. Now, if you multiply that out for the year, that's the potential of 6,570 gallons a year just by simply changing out a shower head. Now, aside from California, state laws that have been put into place, the agricultural industry has also taken very strong measures to do their part in water conservation. According to almonds.com, growers have put together in place irrigation process and procedures that have cut water usage by 33%. Now also, annually the Board of Almond Growers reinvest millions of dollars for water conservation research. And they are doing their part to save water and save a business that means a lot to them, their families, and an industry that supports about 100,000 jobs. Now, in conclusion to my presentation, I hope that you can see the importance of water conservation. It is a real issue. We can see that in these pictures of Lake Mead and the lowered water levels. Now, yes, this may directly affect the southwest region of the U.S., but remember, they are the supplier of about 15% of our nation's food supply. Water conservation can be very, very simple. Simply shutting off your water faucet as you brush your teeth. Or fixing that leaky faucet, which could potentially save 2,700 gallons of water a year. Now, water conservation is very important, and it's simple. And it starts with you and me. So let's take those simple steps to do our part. Thank you.